Pásela lindo. Yai rai rai rai, yai rai 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 rai, hai rai rai rai, yai rai 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 rai, yai rai rai rai, yai rai 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 rai, yai Dai dai, ya la la, ya la la, ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 la. Shabbat, el yishmereni, oti le'om le'yad, beino uveini, oti le'om le'yad, beino uveini, gai, 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 Shabbat Shalom. It is nice to see all of you, and hopefully, we tested it out, but hopefully all of you who are online had an easier time getting to services today. With just one click of a button, you should be able to get right to services. So if you are online, welcome. Glad to have you. Glad to have Bonnie, nice to see you. Welcome back from all of your travels. And whether we like it or not, okay, the High Holy Days are coming. But I just want to say that I'm protesting Cantor's choice of a piece of music coming right after this, because I don't want to rush it any more than it's already rushing at me.
We're going to change it if you want.
I could mute it. We could just skip right over it. Yeah, nope. You chose it. You get to sing it. We do get to say Lashana Tova Tikatevu, that we should be inscribed for a good and sweet new year.
לשנה טובה, תיכתבו ותחתמו. לשנה טובה, תיכתבו ותחתמו. לשנה טובה, לשנה טובה, תיכתבו ותחתמו. לשנה טובה, תיכתבו ותחתמו. לשנה טובה, תיכתבו ותחתמו. לשנה טובה, תיכתבו ותחתמו. לשנה טובה, לשנה טובה, לשנה טובה, לשנה טובה, תיכתב ותיחתם, ולשנה טובה, לשנה טובה, תיכתב ותיחתם.
Each of us enters this moment with a different need. Some hearts are full of peace and gratitude, overflowing with love and with joy. They're eager to confront the day, making the world a better place. They are recovering from illness or have escaped misfortune, and we rejoice with them. Some hearts ache with sorrow. Disappointments weigh heavily upon them. Families have been broken. Loved ones lie on a bed of pain. Death has taken a cherished loved one. May our presence and our caring bring them comfort. Some hearts are embittered. Ideals are betrayed and mocked. Answers sought in vain. Life has lost its meaning and value. May the knowledge that we too are searching restore our hope and renew our faith. Page 131, Shir Adonai, sing to God a new song. Bottom of the page.
יעלו שדה בכור אשר פה, הסיר עננו, כל עצי יער. לפני אדוני קיווה, קיווה, ישפוט הארץ, ישפוט תבל וצדק, ועמים באמונתו.
Page 134, Zamru Adonai Bechinor, sing praise to Adonai with the lyre and a melodious song.
Zamru Adonai Bechinor, Bechinor, Ekol Zimbra. חצוצרות בקול שופר, הריעו לפני המלך אדוני, ירם הים ומלוא, תפל ויושבי בר, מהרות ינחו קו יחד, הרים ירננו. Adonai kiva, yishpot haaretz, yishpot tevel betzedek, ve'amim b'mei תבל ויושבך נהרות עמך וקו יחד הרים ירדנו.
We welcome Shabbat as if we were welcoming a bride. Page 138, Lecha Dodi.
Lecha Dodi nikrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi nikrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi, Lecha Dodi nikrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi nikrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela.
Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad, Hishmi'anu el hamyuchad, Adonai echad u'shemo echad, L'shemu tiferet v'litchila.
Lecha Dodi, Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela. Ikrat Shabbat lehu v'nelcha, Ki hi mekor habracha, Merosh mikedem nesucha, Sof maaseh v'makshavat kila. Lecha Dodi, Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela.
Hi toreri, kiva ore kumi uri, shir daberi, kevod Adonai Allahich nigla.
Lecha Dodi,
Lecha Dodi
likrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela.
We rise, we turn to the door, we welcome the Shabbat bride.
Ohi בשלום עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובצורה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה. בואי כלה, Lecha Dodi, Lecha Dodi nikrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela.
Lecha Dodi likrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela. Page 141.
Adonai malach Ehud labesh, labesh Adonai hozit asar, avtikon tevel baltimon, achon kisacha be'ah, be'olam atah, nasehu ne'arot Adonai, nasehu ne'arot koram, isehu ne'arot doch yam, mikolot mayim rabim, adirim bishpe'erei yam, adir b'marom Adonai, edotecha nemdu me'od, lebeitcha navakoter, Adonai leorech yamim, nasehu ne'arot Adonai, רבים.
Okay, so what do you want me to do, right? It's always something around the electronics. Sophie, would you like to light our Shabbat candles? Amen. Thank you, Sophie, for your persistence. Page 146, we invite the congregation to rise for Baruch Hu.
ברכו את אדוני המבורך.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed.
ברוך אדוני המבורך לעולם ועד.
Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, who speaks the evening into being, skillfully opens the gates, thoughtfully alters the time and changes the seasons, and arranges the stars in their heavenly courses according to plan. You are creator of day and night, rolling light away from darkness and darkness from light, transforming day into night and distinguishing one from the other. Adonai Tzivaot is your name. Ever-living God, may you reign continually over us into eternity. Blessed are you, Adonai, who brings on evening.
ברוך אתה אדוני המעריב הרבים.
Everlasting love you offered your people Israel by teaching us Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts. Therefore, Adonai, our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your laws and your commandments. We will rejoice in your Torah forever. Day and night we will reflect on them, for they are our life, and doing them lengthens our days. Never remove your love from us. Praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel.
ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב עמו ישראל. שמע
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בהם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
Page 157. Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we were taught before we ever stood at Sinai's foot, that wherever we go, it is eternally Egypt, that there is a better place, a promised land, that the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness, that there is no way to get from here to there except by joining hands, marching together.
אדוני קהל ישראל. השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום, והעמידנו שומרנו לחיים. השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום, והעמידנו שומרנו לחיים. ושמור צאתנו ובואנו לחיים ושלום, ואתה ועד
The people of Israel shall keep Shabbat, observing Shabbat in every generation as a covenant for all time. It is a sign forever between me and the people of Israel. For in 6 days the eternal God made heaven and earth, and on the seventh day God ceased from labor and rested.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל, ביני ובין בני ישראל, אותי לעולם, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים, כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם.
We rise for Amidah, page 164.
אדוני שפתי תפתח ופי יגיד תהילתך. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו ואימותינו, אלוהי אברהם, אלוהי יצחק, אלוהי יעקב, אלוהי שרה, אלוהי רבקה, אלוהי רחל, אלוהי לאה. האל הגדול, הגיבור והנורא, אל עליון כומל חסדים טובים וקונה הכל, וזוכר חסדי אבות ואימהות, ומביא גאולה לבני בניכם למען שמו באהבה. מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן, ברוך אתה אדוני מגן הברכה וזרעת שרה. אתה גיבור עולם אדוני, מחיה כל אתה, רב להושיע, מוריד הטל. מכלכל חיים בחסד, מחיי הגדול ברחמים רבים. סומך נופלים ברופא חולים, ומתיר אסורים, ומקיים אמונתו איש עיני עפר. מי כמוך בגבורות ומדומה לך, מלך ממית ומחיה ומצמיח ישועה. ונאמן אתה לך חיות הכל, ברוך אתה אדוני מחיה הכל. אתה קדוש ושמך קדוש, וקדושים בכל יום יהללו הסלע. ברוך אתה אדוני האל
Disturb us, Adonai, ruffle us from our complacency. Make us dissatisfied with the peace of ignorance, the quietude which arises from a shunning of the horror, the defeat, the bitterness, and the poverty, physical and spiritual, of humans. Shock us, Adonai. Deny to us the false Shabbat, which gives us the delusions of satisfaction amid a world of war and hatred. Wake us, O God, and shake us from sweet and sad poignancies rendered by half-forgotten melodies and rubric prayers of yesteryears. Make us know that the border of the sanctuary is not the border of living, and the walls of your temples are not shelters from the winds of truth, justice, and reality. Disturb us, O God, and vex us. Let not your Shabbat be a day of torpor and slumber. Let it be a time to be stirred and spurred to action.
Baruch atah Adonai, mekadesh Shabbat.
Ever-present one, may we, your people Israel, be worthy in our deeds and our prayer. Wherever we live, wherever we seek you, in this land, in Zion restored, in all lands, you are our God, whom alone we serve in reverence.
Baruch atah Adonai, asher levatcha bein anavot, modim anachnu lach.
When we behold your heaven, the work of your fingers, the moon and the stars that you set into place, what are we humans that you are mindful of us? We mortals that you take note of us. You made us little less than divine, adorned us with glory and majesty. You gave us dominion over your handiwork, laying the world at our feet. How majestic is your name throughout the earth.
Baruch atah Adonai, atov shimcha ulechanai lehodot.
We take a moment to turn our thoughts to the land and the state and the people of Israel, page 377, a prayer for Israel. Avinu Shabashamayim, Tzur Yisrael v'Goalo, O Heavenly One, Protector and Redeemer of Israel, bless the state of Israel, which marks the dawning of hope for all who seek peace. Shield it beneath the wings of your love. Spread over it the canopy of your peace. Send your light and truth to all who lead and advise, guiding them with your good counsel. Establish peace in the land and fullness of joy for all who dwell there. And let us say, Amen. Page 371, we think about our friends and neighbors, members of our community, members of our own family who are in need of a blessing of healing. Shabbat, we are thinking about John Brand, Elliot Citron, Mimi Citron, Rita Gold, Abby Hurwitz, Mindy Elizabeth Jones, Susan Jones, Sandra Crumbine, Dixie Lampert, Neil Lieber, Barry Sugar, Mark Silverman, Nancy Simon, Rose Singer, Kevin Webb, Sarah Wolf, Gadi Moses, and all those who remain as hostages. take a moment for silent personal prayer.
Ose shalom bibrama Yase shalom shalom aleinu Ve'al kol Israel Ve'al kol Israel Eimeru Eimeru Amen Ose Shalom Bibrama Yase Shalom Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Israel Ve'al Kol Israel Eimeru Eimeru Amen Ose Shalom Shalom Bibrama Yase Shalom Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Israel Ve'al Kol Israel Eimeru Eimeru Amen והימנו
In this week's Torah portion, Vayelech, it's actually a double portion, I should say, Nitzavim Vayelech, the second of this week's Torah portions. We are witness to Moses' final day on earth. He's 120 years old, and he knows that he's not going to be entering the Promised Land. He appoints Joshua as his successor. He completes the writing of the Torah, which is then placed into the Ark of the Covenant. Moses is fearful that when he dies, the Israelites will act wickedly, and as the Torah portion concludes, Moses prepares to recite the Shirah, the song, the poem that God has taught him. A sadness sweeps over me as we prepare to read the last portions of the Torah. Perhaps it's because Temple Sinai experienced the death of our friend and our longstanding congregant and board member, Renee Yeslow, this morning. Perhaps it's the knowledge that Moses' death is inevitable. God knows it, Moses knows it, and the multitude of Israelites know it. No matter how many times I have read this portion and the two that actually follow to conclude the Torah, I know the story will not change. The ending is always the same. Of course, all of our lives end the same way. And so I feel a twinge of grief. This time around, I was struck by the following message that Moses publicly conveys to Joshua. Chazak ve'amatz, be strong and resolute. For it is you who shall go with this people into the land that the Lord swore to their fathers to give them. And it is you who shall apportion it to them. And God who will go before you, God will be with you. God will not fail you or forsake you. Fear not and be not dismayed. Moses will repeat the words, Chazak ve'amatz, be strong and resolute, to the new leader of the Israelite nation later in the portion. And then in the opening verses of the book of Joshua, which follows after Deuteronomy, God recites remarkably similar words. Chazak ve'amatz, be strong and resolute, for you shall apportion to this people the land that I swore to their fathers to assign to them. But you must be very strong and resolute to observe faithfully all the teachings that my servant Moses enjoined upon you. Do not deviate it from the left or to the right, in order that you may be successful in all that you may do. Often, when I hear the phrase Chazak ve'amatz, be strong and resolute, I hear the voice of my professor from rabbinical school, Rabbi Dr. Leonard Kravitz. Since I wrote my rabbinic thesis with Dr. Kravitz, I spent a lot of time with him during my 5th year. Dr. Kravitz was a remarkably short man who was wicked smart and had an unbelievable wit and a sense of humor. Among many things, he had taped to his office door a photo of the musician Lenny Kravitz, and those of you who know who Lenny Kravitz or what Lenny Kravitz looks like, okay, you can imagine the humor that he found in this. Dr. Kravitz, we wouldn't dare call him Lenny, at least not to his face, became a friend and he became a mentor to many of us students. In a lot of ways, he was like a Moses to us students, a gentle guide as we came into class with real life situations from our classrooms and our student pulpits. After offering whatever sage advice he had, he would often conclude with the phrase, Chazak ve'amatz, be strong and resolute. It was his way of reminding us inexperienced young students that being a rabbi is sometimes hard and you need to steel yourself when things will get challenging. I hear Dr. Kravitz's voice when I enter the hospital room of a congregant on life support. I hear his voice when I am already struggling to get things done on time and a funeral comes up. I hear him when I'm in front of a group of teenage students who would rather be on their phones than in the classroom. Dr. Kravitz would probably laugh heartily to be compared to Moses, and I am certainly no Joshua. But these ancient words still help us. Like Joshua, walk with courage as we navigate unknown, difficult, and unpredictable events in our lives. Next week, we will begin a new year, and no year and no life is without its challenges. But like Moses and Joshua, we can face those challenges with the words of our teachers and our traditions, like Chazak ve'amatz, be strong and resolute. We're going to turn back to our Sidurim, to page 586. We invite the congregation to rise as the order.
עלינו לשבח לטון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל עמונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לבני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא ונאמן והיה אדוני מלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו
Our thoughts turn to those who are no longer with us, those who have left us with the gift of memory. We remember these, the yortzites of our congregants, loved ones whom we've commemorated over the past week: Lorraine Byrne, Ann Beyer, Judge Ronald Friedman, Jenno Eels, Albert E. Kingsley, William Leader, Alan Levy, Sigmund Oppenheimer, Mary Paul Rashap, B. Roberts, Reba Zelda Rutstein, Toba Siegel, Bill Sherman, Dr. Howard Schulkes, Norma Simon, Matilda Streichler, Max Swift, Adam Warwick, Harry N. Walensky, and all those who are listed below who are remembered on our memorial walls here in the sanctuary. We join together for Kaddish Yatom, Mourner's Kaddish, page 598. We invite the congregation to rise. Yitkadal v'yitkadash Shemei Rabbah, be'alma divrach cherutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, ba'gala u'vizman kari v'imru. Amen. Yehei Shemei Rabbah mevarach le'alam olomei omaya, Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal Shemei dekudashah, Le'elah min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiran be'alma v'imru.
Amen.
Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru.
Amen.
Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru.
Amen.
May the source of peace send peace to all who mourn, comfort to all who are bereaved. As together we say, Amen. May be seated. Once again, want to wish all of you a Shabbat Shalom. Say thank you to Marty Oppenheimer, who jumped in to serve as our greeter. Thank you, Marty. Thank you to all of our service sponsors, Jane Hiller, Nancy Simon, in memory of their mother, Norma, Dee Dee and Toby Katzker, in memory of Dee Dee's mother, B. Roberts, Kathy Levy, in memory of her husband, Alan Levy, and Julia Saltpeter, in memory of her father, Jenno Ills. There are a number of things that are happening. Starting tomorrow night, we will begin our High Holy Day season in earnest with Slichot, starting at 7:30. With study session. I have 5 poems that I'm going to try and get through, all post-October 7th, written by Israelis, really incredibly rich and wonderful in a very sad and hard way. I hope you will come and join me. It will be the beginning of many poems that you will hear over post-October 7th poems that you will hear over the High Holy Day season. Then we'll take a little break at about 8:30 for dessert and come into the sanctuary at 9 o'clock for our Slichot service. If you've never been to Slichot, I really encourage you to come. It's hard to start anything, to do anything without some preparation. High Holy Days are no different. Okay? Every athlete does a warm-up. Every musician tunes their instrument, warms up their voice. We have to do the same. Slichot gives us that opportunity. For those of you, if you have young children and you're trying to figure out what do I do while I'm going to be at services, or can I come to services, and what do I do with my children, we do have a program. You do need to let us know by Monday at the latest. We don't have a lot of kids enrolled, so we need to know whether we're going to run that program, but please let us know. I know it seems so far away because we're not even yet at Rosh Hashanah, but we are thinking about Sukkot. We're going to have a wonderful Sukkot Fall Fest for our families, even for some adults. You can have some fun too, and that's on Sunday, October 20th. Our Parenting with Pride program keeps going, and our next session is, I think, next Monday. We will be commemorating October 7th with the community at Beth Shalom. I can finally say that there will be a bus. The bus will be, I believe, leaving from the Mar JCC. But if you are going to take the bus, we have to know about it in advance because we only have a certain amount of spaces, and we need to make sure that there is a space for you. So let Susan Warwick know. You can call, you can email her, susan.warwick@tsnd.org. Okay? But please, if you're going to use the bus, you have to let us know. Otherwise, you are welcome. Make sure that you've registered. They are going to be checking IDs, etc. There's going to be a lot of security there. Our young children's programs are all up and running, all the way from our 6-month-old program to our 7th grade program, so I hope you will join us for that. Argentina, last push to make sure that if you want to go to Argentina with us. I think, that is correct. Really, we got to do Bashana Haba'ah.
Any problem with that?
He's really, maybe Cantor Norman is ready to go for the High Holy Days. I'm not quite there yet. So good for him for being ready. Will you turn off your screen? Page 652.
נשב על המרפסת ולספור ציפורים נודדות. ילדים בחופשה, משחקו תופסת בין הבית לבין השדות. עוד תראה כמה טוב יהיה בשנה הבאה. עוד תראה כמה טוב יהיה בשנה הבאה. Soon the day will arrive when we will be together and no longer will we live in fear. And the children will smile without wondering whether on that day our new class will appear. Wait and see what the world there can be if we share, if we care, you and me. Wait and see what the world there can be if we share, you and me. Yeah, la 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 la. עוד תראה כמה טוב יהיה בשנה הבאה.
It's always nice when our college students come back, and it's really nice to see Jonah Ferber, who, thanks to the hurricane, we'll take whatever reason we can get for him to come back and not just be at home with his family, but to come to Shabbat services. So we're going to invite all of you to come and join us. And maybe, Jonah, you want to come up and help us with Kiddush and Motzi? There you go.
ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם בורא פרי הכאפל. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר קידשנו במצוותיו ורצה בנו בשבת קודשו באהבה וברצון הנחילנו זיכרון למעשה בראשית, כי הוא יום תחילה למקראי קודש, זכר ליציאת מצרים, כי בנו בחרת אותנו קידשת מכל העמים ושבת קודשך באהבה וברצון הנחלתנו. ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz.
Shabbat Shalom.